My name is Victor Caicedo. This is my wife, Katherine Caicedo as well. I got to meet Pastor Rex through the same ministry, Prison in a While. This old guy, right, with all this energy, jumping and shouting and hugging everybody and welcoming everybody, right, with his this attitude that he has, and
he has an infectious joy.
Yeah, and he comes with this happy and with this happiness and this joy in his heart to this such a dark place, man. He touched a lot of lives and he touched a lot of situations, and
he doesn't just focus on them, the inmates or the ones that are just being released or anything. He also takes the time to guide or to help or to show support for the families.
Amen.
Of the inmates.
Yeah.
I think once his ministry or he himself through his ministry was able to reach my husband and other fellow inmates there, it's when it really made a difference in their lives, because it wasn't just someone coming in for the day and then leaving and then that's it. Okay, that was nice, and move on.
Yeah, he took it as a job, actually.
Yeah, he actually was there and constantly focused on them and how they're doing, and praying with them and just worried about them. Like he was truly involved in their lives, and not just someone coming into, like he said, coming in to do a job and then just leaving. Yeah. I don't know where we'd be if God hadn't put him where he did in that facility at that time. And like I was saying before, he worries about the wives and the families and the kids and the mothers and the fathers and everyone. And he's always checking in.
He's going out of his own ways. Man.
Yeah, he goes out of his way to do all of that. And he would always check in on me. To this day, we're in communication, seeking counsel, wise counsel. He more than anyone else knows the characters and what's going on within. So if it hadn't been for Papa Rex, I probably wouldn't be sitting here, because there were moments, and again, this is full transparency, and I think we're pretty transparent in our journey. Many moments where I just wanted to pick up and go. And like I said, he would just say, don't give up on him. Don't give up on my boy. Don't give up on my boy. Yeah. And we would pray together, and so on and so forth. But, he was there when it was a very dark time.
Papa Rex is not just concerned and worry about you in the inside. He's very concerned about you when you get out of that place.
Yeah, so important.
Because I really believe now by experience that is more difficult, for you out here than inside.
So re-entry.
Inside, you learn the ways. You don't have to deal with a lot of distractions that you have to deal out here.
Yeah.
And just a quick slip got you down the road. Just a very slight one, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's very important that he stay on top of people when they get out. For those who wants to reach out, right?
Yeah.
Because listen, man, it's probably gonna sound wrong, but Papa Rex can become annoying, man.
Yeah.
With love.
Thank goodness he is, yeah.
Exactly. That is the point right there. Thank God that he is. Because he's not giving up on you.
Good Lord, man. He's staying on the phone and call you and text you and call you and text you and send you messages, and you'll be like, oh God, live, man. Yo, I don't mind.
Yeah, because obviously when you're in that whole moment of
you don't want that.
You don't want good.
Exactly.
You don't want that light because you know that it's going to be shown and revealed to you.
It's shameful.
Yeah.
It feels it's yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know, you want okay, next week. Or he calls and you don't pick up, or he texts you and you don't answer, you'd be like, and you start looking for excuses. So now you start going back and back and back, one more step back, one more step, back, So now that's what is called backsliding. Just imagine how frustrated and shocking can be for somebody doing 25 years in prison, and tomorrow he goes home. Where?
With no kind of
program, no kind of help. And then you gotta go and confront somebody on a desk, your parole officer, right? Your PO, that he want to treat you bad because that's the part of the training, because he wants you to slip back in. So, and it's very important that Papa Rex got all these programs and he trying so hard, man, to keep all this thing alive, man. And that's why it's becoming so hard for him sometimes, because he trying to help people on what the Lord wants us to do. We assist him. We still go, we go to church. We assist in the church, their meetings.
Mondays calls.
We got Mondays calls with Papa. I stay getting on a phone call with Papa, with the brothers. I still in contact with a lot of brothers that they went home, and we still getting together for the phone calls. We text here and there, how you guys is doing. I text with Papa on a regular. Is I think that is more that you can ask, right? Because it's important for you to know that you are praying for me. It's for me, it's more than it's a big thing. It's a huge thing, knowing that somebody is telling God about my business. It's talking to God about me, about my household, my wife, our situation. It's important because, it's part of the ministry, right?
Yeah.
So we're waiting right now. We see, I don't know what God has in store for us, what kind of ministry.
And I think it's also, to your point, and waiting on God, I think it's also important that we needed to make sure that our hearts were in the right place and that we were aligned with the Holy Spirit and His will. Because again, when you have that time of backsliding, you gotta get right
first.
You gotta get right with God.
Yeah.
Before you can say, all right, that was that, and now let's jump into a ministry. Although sometimes that can happen, and that's perfectly fine. But I think we just need to make sure that we are where we need to be, or that we get where we need to be, where He can truly use us completely and fully, and that we are completely aligned with His will, and not just like our own wants and needs agenda.
Yeah.